For this trick, let's say we hand the deck over to the spectator. They give it a shuffle, and they take out any card they would like. So I'm going to show you this card, but I don't want to see it. So here's your selection. Go ahead and remember that. So now I would take the card back, and I would say, okay, let's place your card somewhere in the middle, and give it a shuffle. So now with your card lost in the middle, all I have to do is give one snap, and your card should come to the top, the Queen of Diamonds. Oh, that's not your card. Okay, we'll place the Queen right there. I would ask, what was your card? They would say whatever their card was. I would say, okay, maybe one more snap, and you will see the Queen of Diamonds is on the bottom, and the 7 of Clubs should be in your hand. That is the trick. If you would like to learn how this is done, be sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so this is a pretty easy trick. Nothing too bad. There's only 2 things you really need to know. How to control a card, and how to do a double lift. I already have a video on the double lift, so I'll be sure to link that down below. And I have a few videos on the card control, so I'll link those down below. So let's get into the trick here. So the deck can be shuffled. It's a totally impromptu trick. And once the deck is done being shuffled, the spectator is going to take out any card. Now it's up to you whether or not you want to see this card, and whether you want the card signed or not. So let's say in this case we have the King of Clubs. I'm going to show you what I did, and I'll leave a few tutorials down below for the card controls I already taught on this channel. So you're going to take the King, open up about half of the deck, and place the card in. So now it's like this. When you push down and in at the same time, forward, you notice there's a break. Now this card here is the selected card, the King of Clubs. So now all you have to do is use your pinky, come over and take off about half of the cards, and move those to the top. When you do that, you want to keep that break. You don't want to lose it. Now you can either take off all the cards and put them on top, or you can keep cutting them until you're satisfied. But when you bring all the cards from your break to the top, their selection should be on top. And then you can follow up with a riffle shuffle. You can do a false cut. Anything. Anything you would like. So I will go over that one more time. So they choose a card, you put it into the middle, you push down, in, and forward, and you get a break. And then let's say you take half, control that to the top, take the rest, and you control that to the top, and you get the King of Clubs, or their selection to the top. Now, you don't want the spectator to the side or behind you seeing that break. It's okay if they're in the front. After that, you can follow up with a shuffle, a false cut, anything you would like. So now, once the card is on top, you can do a false cut or whatever and say, okay, now I think I got your card to the top. Snap your fingers if you want, and proceed to do a double lift, which is lifting 2 cards. Now, really quick, I will go over the double lift. So I hold the deck like this, my middle ring and pinky on the right side, my thumb is across the center of the deck horizontally, and my index finger's on top. When you push down with your thumb, you will notice a bevel in the deck. Now this bevel is for you to come over with your index finger and riffle up 2 cards, okay, and turn those over. Now this was 3, but once you get better at it, you will be able to lift up 2. One more way you can do the double lift. Now if you want me to make a full video on this double lift, please let me know in the comments down below and I will do that. But essentially you can take off the card, and when you just tilt your hand down to your side, all you're going to do is either push off and pull back and get a break, or you can pinky count. So while you're doing this, you want them to pay attention to this card, so you can talk about whatever. Like, wouldn't this be amazing if this was your card? And how much you want to bet this is your card. Once you have that break, put this card on top, make sure they don't see it, and then do a double lift. Now they're going to be a little disappointed, sorry there, that this isn't their card. They thought it was. They'll be like, no, that's not my card. Be like, okay, turn that over and put this card in their hand or on the table or something. Make sure they don't turn over this card, because this is their card. Now that other card is on top, so while you're asking them what their card is, you can use your thumb and slip cut off that card. So you can hold the deck with your middle ring and pinky on top, thumb on the bottom, index curled. Use your other thumb, slip cut that card, and then you can swing cut and throw the rest of the deck on top. Ask what their card was. They will say the king of clubs, and then you can tap or do whatever you want and show 6 of diamonds there, and the king of clubs there. Let's go over that one more time. So they choose a card, and they remember it. The queen of clubs this time. You control it to the top. You can do a riffle shuffle, keeping the card on top, and then you can do a false cut and say, okay, I think I cut your card to the top. The 10 of diamonds, that's not your card. What was your card? It was the queen of clubs. If you want, you can do a one-hand fan. Say, okay, just with that, should have gotten the 10 of diamonds to the bottom and the queen of clubs right there. That was the trick. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow with a new trick. Bye.